Hi there, these comments are for Mayuri, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online TOEFL course, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And you made a comment at my website here, at my TOEFL blog. So, in your situation, you say, I come late B, pharmacy, and I never to pass TOEFL with a high score. So, if you need TOEFL for pharmacy, you need to get 26 points on the speaking and 24 points on the writing. Am I right? So you also need to get around 21, 22 points on the reading and excuse me, and the listening section. So you can do this, Mayuri. Do you believe it? So what I want to do right now is give you 3 specific things that you can do right now that will begin making an impact on your getting a higher TOEFL score than what you have right now. You ready? Now you might want to write these down and maybe watch this video once a week for the next month to continue to familiarize yourself with the things that you need to do to improve your academic English language abilities. All right, maybe let me get a new. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's make the font a little bit bigger. Okay, number 1, get in the habit of reading every day for 45 minutes. This is very, very important. You can read newspapers, magazines, and longer books. Number 2, get in the habit every day of listening for about 45 minutes. This is also very important. Now, as you do the listening, you can focus on English TV if you have it, news, documentary, science, and history programs. That's going to be very, very helpful for your academic English language abilities. Now, as you do the reading and the listening practice, you need to get in the habit of note-taking. Note-taking is important. It helps you become an active reader. It helps you become an active listener. More importantly, it's a necessary skill for the TOEFL. And if you want to study in American universities or universities in which English is spoken, you'll need to have good note-taking abilities. So start getting the main and the most important supporting points of the reading and the listening passages in note form. Then, each week, I want you to write 3 250 summaries of the reading or the listening passages. So you want to do 3. It's important to practice your writing. But also it's important because you're engaging with the reading and the listening material, and you're more likely to remember the vocabulary and the grammar that you're studying if you write about that information. But it's also helping you for your TOEFL, for the integrated writing section. Now, as you do the listening practice, I want you to give maybe 3 to 5 oral summaries each week. Each oral summary should be 60 seconds. Now, this is also important. Again, you're not just doing the reading and the listening practice, but you're writing and speaking about the information. Now, as you do the oral summaries, you need to record your voice as you speak about that information. So you have to get more used to recording, using a microphone, recording your voice. It'll make it much easier when you're doing the TOEFL IBT. Now, if you do these first 2 suggestions, already you're doing a lot of wonderful things with your English. You're doing reading practice each day. You're doing practice with note-taking. You're doing writing practice. You're doing listening practice. You're doing speaking practice. You're actually seeing vocabulary. You're seeing grammar. All of this is good. Now, the next thing is maybe 1 to 2 hours daily. You can start going over the lessons in my online TOEFL course. Now, for you, I would recommend right now, because your English skills are kind of basic, I can tell by your writing, I would recommend that for the first month or two, focus on the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar sections of my course. Do that first. So each day, for example, you can do a vocabulary lesson, a pronunciation lesson, and a grammar lesson. Kind of repeat that cycle until you've finished the lessons in those first 3 sections of my course. Now, once you've done that, then you can start working on the listening and the reading sections of my course. Again, you can take a reading and a listening lesson each day and work on those until you finish those 2 sections of my course. Finally, you can begin working on the speaking and the writing areas of my course. Again, you can do like a speaking lesson, then a writing lesson. The next day, another speaking and another writing lesson, and until you finish those. Excuse me right now, I have a cold, so I'm getting kind of a cough. So that would probably, I think that's going to get you going in the right direction. You're going to build your confidence. You're going to improve your concentration with reading and listening practices. And as you go through the lessons in my online TOEFL course, you will be able to take practice tests to mark your progress. And probably the most useful area of my online TOEFL course for most students is the fact that you now have a space where you can post your pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests. You can start posting these for me to grade, for me to comment on, and to help you move forward with your academic English language abilities. All right, I think that's it. So, thank you for your comments at my website, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.